is Mena, so I'm going to talk about my experience with using the Macbook, and if a lot of you guys watch my if you guys watch my channel, you know that I have a MacBook, so I'm going to show you guys. So this is my MacBook. It's really old, but surprisingly, it actually still works, which is pretty amazing. I haven't used it in so long. I actually just started using it for the first time. I'm in like months today. I don't even remember when the last time I used it was. A lot of you guys have seen me use that just in case I need to look stuff up. You've seen me use it in a bunch of my videos and stuff. Stuff to look things up just in case I need to look something up. And I'm going to tell you guys like my first time using it. So basically I got that computer when I was about 15 years old, and I got it before I started high school, my freshman year, because I was going to a school that did schoolwork on computers, and my parents and my mom's friend all like pitched in to buy me that computer. And let me tell you, when I first started, I kind of had a frustrating time with that computer. Like, I didn't know, like, what to do. Like, a bunch of kids had to show me, like, the, how to, like, transfer my work from the computer to my teachers and stuff like that. Like, I used to have, like, little pockets so I can transfer my schoolwork from the computer to my teachers and stuff like that. And I used it to do that, and a bunch of people had to show me like how to restart my computer and stuff. Like every time my computer like wasn't getting on the internet, I didn't know what to do, so someone had to show me how to restart it and stuff like that. And then I just like was like frustrated sometimes, like because half the time it wouldn't really work that well and stuff. And I think I got frustrated with my iTunes with that computer. And I also have gotten frustrated with getting on the internet with that computer. And I remember the worst experience I had with that was when my hard drive crashed on that computer. So one time I was on my computer, and this was like when I got back from a funeral. I was watching a YouTube video, and then my computer wasn't really working, and then so I restarted it. And then as I restarted, I noticed I get this like folder with the question mark, and it turned out that I couldn't figure out what was going on, so I called Apple, and it turned out my hard drive had crashed, and my mom and I were like, oh no. And I didn't have a computer for like I didn't have a computer for like an entire month. I know, it was like crazy. I was like, ignore that, that was my phone. I think someone just texted me, but I'll look at that later. Anyway, but yeah, so that was horrible. Like, I was like on the computer one time. I don't remember what I was doing. I think I was watching a video or something, and then suddenly my computer froze, and then so I go and restart it, and then as I restart it, I noticed this file come up with a question mark, and I start crying because I'm like freaking out. There's nothing wrong with my computer, so I showed it to my mom, and then the next day we called Apple because we couldn't call them that time because it was nighttime, and then we called Apple, and it turned out my hard drive had crashed, which kind of sucks because I guess I accidentally uploaded too many songs to my iTunes playlist, and so we had to so I had to wait like a month to get my computer fixed. And then the people that work at the Apple Store are very friendly. A lot of you guys probably know that. And also I think I did mention that in my Apple Store review that my hard drive had crashed. And then, like, after my hard drive had crashed on that computer, I had lost, like, all of my stuff. Like, all of my documents. I had lost everything on that computer, which kind of was sad to me because I worked so hard on a bunch of, like, stories and stuff like that that had literally just got thrown off my computer. It was, like, horrible. And then I, like, then for the next couple of years, I was, like, so frustrated with that computer. Like half the time my internet was really slow throughout the years. I couldn't even get on the internet very much with that computer. And also my battery would drain really fast. And that's one thing I hate about Apple products sometimes, is sometimes the battery drains so quickly. Yeah, the battery in that thing always goes to 15% within like an hour. It really sucked, but when I was going to yeah, never mind. Yeah, so but when I first had it, the battery would last all day, but throughout the years the battery started to drain and drain and drain. And I couldn't figure out why, but I think it was because my computer was getting really old at the time. Yeah, so yeah, my hard drive had crashed. Yeah, back to the hard drive. Anyway. I am making a video. Sure. Bye. Sorry, that was sorry. Anyway, yeah, my experience was pretty horrible. Like, my mom kind of hated my MacBook too. Like, she didn't really like it, and neither did my mom's friend really like it, even though they kind of bought it. She and my dad and him all bought it. My mom, my dad, and my mom's friend all bought it. Yeah, they all had like kind of an annoying experience with it because they could like they didn't know how to use it that well. Like, I didn't really know how to use it that well too much. And I'm kind of pretty good with Apple products, but it's just that computer was kind of a pain. I remember one time I thought it was broken. I was frustrated because I couldn't even get on it. It wasn't turning on, and I was clicking out, and I thought my computer was broken. So I started kind of crying because like I didn't really have a computer. And then my mom and I turned it on, and it turns out like I probably didn't really hold the button all the way. That's probably why. Yeah, so and that thing still works. It's just the only thing that stinks is YouTube's no longer supported on that computer. But it still works on my Google Chromebook, which is awesome. Yeah, that's one thing I hate about the MacBook is like I had like trouble getting on it, and then also like I could barely get on the internet because like it kept getting the pinwheel thingy and it kept freezing, and then I had to keep exiting out of things like I had to keep exiting out Safari, which is the internet. I had to keep exiting out like YouTube. I had to keep exiting out OpenOffice or Word when I had Word on that computer. I don't have it anymore due to the fact that the computer's hard drive crashed. And then I had to exit out PowerPoint. Yeah, I had gotten the pinwheel. The pinwheel, for those who don't know, it's like a color thing. It's like a color pinwheel, and then it just moves around when the computer, I think, freezes, and then you have to get out of it and stuff. And it's kind of a pain because sometimes it takes forever because you got to find, like click on the desktop, and then you got to and then to get out you have to click force quit, and then you have to click on the thing you want to force quit, and then you just click force quit. It's was a pain because it kept crashing, and then like I had to keep and sometimes it exit out of my internet sites, and then over time the battery would drain and stuff. And that's one thing I hated about that product was it didn't really work that well, and plus the battery drained, and I just had a horrible time with it. I like my Google Chromebook so much better than the MacBook. Let me know if you want a video of the experience with the Chromebook. And please give this video a thumbs up if you guys want an experience with my Chromebook. So pretty much that's all I have to say about my MacBook. This video is kind of long right now, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And just so you guys know, again, this was not to bash the MacBook. This was just me talking about my personal experience and opinion with the MacBook. So no offense anyone, to you guys, those who have a MacBook and you guys love it, that's great. This is just my personal experience with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!